There. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Let me just get the chat and everything up. It's raining cats and dogs. I'm sure there's a song about that. Oh, it's not. I've got a song for yous, right? Just when more people come in, I'll sing it to yous. And it's about the rain. And it's I think it's just I think it's a whole Scottish song, this. I don't think it's just Glaswegian. Anyway, I'll sing it to yous when more people come in. You could sing I'm Singing in the Rain. I'm singing in the rain. Right, wait a minute to get us up on chat. There's my darling. Oh, there's my baby. You're stuck in the rain just now. Oh, God, honey. I hope you've got a brolly. Right, wait a minute to get the chat up. There we are. Got the chat. Oh, I'm cooking with gas today, aren't I? There we are. Is he still out? He might be taking me Peter a run. Haley, can you remember not that long ago? That was me. I was you. Celia, good afternoon to you. Good afternoon, everyone. Haley, I've made a fool of myself as well. I get a wee bit, I'm not ashamed to admit it, I get a wee bit horned up when I've been having the old flavouring. Right? So this particular night, I was like there. I was thinking thoughts and such. Golda's good afternoon. There could have been a German movie played. I can't remember. But anyway, I seen this man on the internet. This guy over in America. Edge of Yesmar, good afternoon to you. So of course me like absolutely flavoured out my nut. Got in contact with him, told him that what an amazing guy he was and stuff like that, and how we had an instant bond. We had an instant connection. He was talking about coming over to Scotland. I was talking about going over to America. Right? He was telling me he could almost say the L word. Right? This was the night. This was 3 hours. It took 3 hours. Right. See, the next morning when I woke up, I was like, "Oh my God, I can't believe I've done that. I'm going to need to be a terrible person here and send a text." And I was like, "Well, I can't. I'm not a person to kid on or anything like that. Do you know what I mean? Or have somebody dangling like a carrot in front of them." So I thought, I'm going to need to tell this guy. So I didn't want to say I was horned up, and that's. I just said to him, which was true, that it was still difficult for me, like relationship wise and stuff like that, and I wouldn't want to be committed to a new relationship right now. No, I thought I cannot be trusted. I can't be trusted even in my own house. That tells you what a handful I am. Can't be trusted. I was bad. The guy was going, "What happened? Is it something I said?" And I was going, "It's nothing you said, pal. It was everything I said last night. I've got a problem with." You know what I'm saying? There's my Sky. There's Sky. Guess what I ordered yesterday? A red berry. Yes. And I'll be wearing it, and I'm going to have it sitting right here on the side of my head like that. And I'm going to put Prince on, and I'm going to sing Raspberry Beret. Woo! I'm going to be prancing about the house while doing that. So, Haley, listen, this is what we do. This is what we do. And ladies, we have got big hearts, right? Ladies, I'm not saying gentlemen don't, but ladies have got big hearts. We do. It's when we love something or someone, we love them. Do you know what I mean? And when I've had a wee drink in me, I love everybody. I'm just telling you, be prepared for a naughty text. An imminent bee pick, blueberry pick. That needs to be a trend. An imminent bee pick. In your inbox. Have that, my friends. Have that in your inbox. A bee pick. Blueberry. Shaken, not stirred. This is the whole James Bond thing. Oh, Edge of Yesma. Thank you for saying that. Thank you very much. Because sometimes I feel as if I'm rubbish. I'm not fishing for compliments or anything, but sometimes I do actually think I'm absolutely rubbish. Well, see, this is it. See if you find someone that you're really smitten by. Whereas I wasn't. This poor guy in America, that was a I don't even know what to call it. That was a spectacle, is what that was. That was a spectacle. That was nothing like what probably you're going through. I'm just saying, you can't trust me to text and people, inappropriately. That, look, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. Please don't think I'm ever badgering you for anything. It's just what happens to me. Look, I don't turn into a mean drunk or anything like that. I turn into an absolute lover. Kaylee, I'm terrible. But there you go. I was nearly in an overseas relationship. I was nearly married off again. You know what I mean? I was nearly there. Now, I've always said I will never marry again, right? Once was enough. So you can imagine. Listen, this is why it's a bad idea for Heather and Marshall to ask me to come to Vegas. You know, I'll be meeting somebody drunk like that, looking at them just with the one eye. I'll have the big tall drinks like that, looking at them like, we need to get married tonight. Aye, it's not a bad idea at all. It's a great idea. And wake up with a ring on it. I would need to be annulled. Good afternoon, lovely Elena. Good afternoon. Elena, I've done my video and it'll be on the channel tomorrow morning at 9. Everybody, me and Elena done a collab. She is like a medical role play, a medical scenario, and Elena's a beautiful receptionist, right? And I'm Dr. Blueberry. I'm going to have a look at you. So Elena's part, she's doing the whole secretary thing and making lots of lovely, lovely sounds. So her video is going to be on her channel before mine tomorrow. So it'll be before Elena, if you want to put in what time yours is scheduled for. Mine's is at 9 o'clock, but I'd like you to watch Elena's first before you watch mine because she's the receptionist. She's going to tell you to come in and see me, so she is. For our good afternoon to you, or it's morning over there, it's morning. Yeah, listen, I better say thank you to the people. And listen, see if you're a silver or gold member and you want to come up live and chat with me, we can talk like this, or we can try. I think I've copied the link. I think I've copied the link, right. See, at my age, it's a miracle I can turn the laptop on, never mind do this. Right, I want to say thank you. Right, Elena's is at 8:50, right, so 10 to 9, Elena's, and then mine's is at 9. I can't resist doing it. Anyway, right, I want to say thank you to the following people that are in my little membership club thing. Now, I love you all anyway, you just know that, but these people give me a wee tip, buy me a wee coffee in my membership thing. Anyway, I want to say thank you first to Caitlin and Charlene. They give me a wee donation every month via PayPal. So thank you very much, ladies, for that. That's very kind of you. I want to thank lovely Bex. Thank you. Pekin Baby, thank you very much. Shiny Draco is still on my membership. Please, Shiny Draco, can you remove yourself from my membership, please? I don't want to go into it all again, but he's still there, so I've got to shout him out. Shiny Draco. Keely, this month, going to get in contact with me of what video you would like this month. Jenny, thank you very much. Clem, thank you. Alison, thank you so much. Golfer Girl, thank you, Golfer Girl. Vera, thank you, Vera. Lisa in Canada, thank you, Lisa. Sassy and Sweet, thank you so much. Mystical, thank you very much. Peggy Sue, thank you very, very much. Celia, my gorgeous Celia, thank you, Celia. Stacey the Sparkling Star, thank you. Angela, thank you very much. Joyce, thank you, sweet Joyce. Couldn't read my own handwriting there. Phoenix, thank you very much. Sloth Queen, thank you. Ralph, thank you very, very much. Christy, thank you so much. And my sweet Em, thank you very much to all of you for being in my little. There we go. So, it's absolutely pouring. It's been pouring since yesterday. And listen, I still don't know how to turn this blooming thing round. I don't see the wee thing to. How do you... Oh, no, I don't want to be removed. See, this is what happened the last time. I start touching things and it says to me, remove from stream. No, I don't want that. That's not what I'm after. That's not a well, it's raining really heavy. It's raining really, really heavy outside, so it is. So listen, I have been busy. I've been up since 4, no, even 4 a.m, 2 a.m. I've been up since 2 a.m. Done 4 videos. That is a record for me. That's a record. 4 videos. I've done my makeup video that's up today, and then my collab with Elena, and then on Wednesday you've got a page turning, and then on Friday you've got just a look about the house, the spooky house. It's not a long video, that one, but I go about, but I've got a torch, and I torch things. I say, oh, look at this spooky thing here and stuff. So I done all that this morning, eh? Sam, how do you become a member? There should be, hold on, there should be in the description bar. Can any of my mods grab that link, or will I need to do it? Right, we'll see who gets the link first. Let's see who gets the link. Yeah, so this is it. See, by 7 o'clock at night, I'm lying sleeping. I'm lying holding a flavouring. Where is the... Telling you. Do you know what? I never realised. I always just thought it was daft. Fog brain. I only found out about that the other day. Fog brain, and it's the chemo fog brain. I've got. There we go. That's the thingy there. Hold on. I really should have that someplace. Yeah, that's the right one. Okay. This should be it here. There we go. There we are. 2 thumbs. I've got 2 thumbs down today. My thumbs down person's got a wee friend to sit with. My thumbs down person's got a wee friend. That's quite nice though, really, isn't it? Oh, that's quite nice. They'll be like, see if we could thumbs down her any harder, we would. If we could thumbs her down any harder, it'd be wonderful. Where's my bin's over? I'm not even showing you. My bin's overflowing. It's a disgrace. The rest of the place is tidy though, but... Do you know, I've already been couch dancing. Listen, don't be embarrassed to couch dancing now. See people out there that find it difficult to get up and physically dance, right? Or in pain or whatever like that. Listen, a wee bit of couch dancing is brilliant. And you burn calories, you still burn calories. And you rock the place, and it's nice. And this is what I do. This is me on a Saturday. And then the odd time, Hayley, again, me being inappropriate. Thank you very much, Lindsay. Thank you. Everyone put a wee hashtag in Lindsay's name. Thank you so much, Lindsay. Thank you. Where's my hashtag? Oh, for goodness sake, if I could. Oh, I nearly came off the stream altogether there. Is that a hashtag? Oh, there's the hashtag. Oh. There. Lots of hashtags, Lindsay. Is it? Oh, yeah. Elena. Oh, listen, I meant to tell you. Spooky. Right? Spooky. And I'm in a spooky house right now. I think I'm enticing spirits. Maybe I'm one of the people that should be in a shopping centre with a wee table. You know what I mean? A sign saying, give me a £5 or I'll tell you your fortune or something like that. Right? All the spookiness has happened. Now, I seen that picture not that long ago in both my Facebooks, right? The one I never go on to and the one that I use all the time, right? Plus, I copied it and I pasted it and I had it on my computer. Going. 2 folders on my Facebook. So this means to me it's not a computer problem. It's something else. Because on my Facebook, both Facebook accounts, I've got photo albums that have vanished into thin air. Vanished into thin air. Gone. right? And on my laptop, when I bring up the pictures, the picture of the dog is gone also. It's vanished as if I never had it ever. Ooh. Listen, I think I'm one of the people that is it invoke stuff. I don't want to invoke stuff. Aliens and all that. Don't want to be doing invoking. I just like a spooky house. But I think spirits are drawn to me, guys. Maybe that's the problem over in the other house. Hey. Oh, for art, you'll need to tell me stories all about that. I love it. Molly doesn't want to be online. Elena, I showed the picture before, so it is on my channel someplace on a video because it was a live stream I done. Unless it was one of the nights I got hammered and was playing music and stuff like that. I know Sophie would be rolling her eyes at it. She would have some kind of explanation. And I would say to her, Sophie, no, it's no, that is spooky. No, it's got, wee Peter's the same. Whereas Amanda knows the truth. Amanda knows the truth. But I think spirits are attracted to people, certain people, and I just happen to be bloody. How can I not attract money? Right? Why did I have to attract spirits? This is, no, I hate questioning God. But that's a question. You know, some people, money is they attract money. I attract spirits and stuff. Come on now, God. Come on. Throw a girl a bone. Sorry. I don't know if that's blasphemy. I'm sorry, but there you are. That's just the way I felt. Sorry. I'll pray later. I'll do an extra 10 Hail Marys. You know what I mean? But sometimes I feel like saying that to God. And I hope God realises that that's just modern day lingo. You know, God, throw a girl a bone. You know, I'm not disrespect. That's just the way we talk now, God. That's what we do. God knows. Listen, God made me. God knows what I'm like. And there's no known for God ever. Oh. We heard running up and down the stairs, and Sophie's saying it's our imagination, right? So it's my imagination and Amanda's imagination. The two of us were just imagining this when in a joint dream or something. And I'm pretty sure the ex-husband was like that because of the noise. Lots of things happen, but Sophie likes to explain stuff. She's just got a mind like that. Whereas I like to explore things that you might not be able to see, but are actually there. Right? Like the smells of the seasons. I'm not the only one, right? But if you go out just now, you'll be like, I smell autumn coming. Right? Or, I feel a wee bit autumn. Even, see if you stay in Florida and you've not got the seasons, you'll just all of a sudden feel as if, it's autumn. You just get that feeling, right? Now we can't see instincts or anything like that, right? But they're there. They're definitely there. Instincts are there, right? For the minute you're born, you're frightened of falling and something else, right? So instincts are just there. Now there's ghouls and ghosts. We just can't see them. But some people actually can see them. I hope I'm not one of them. I just can attract nonsense to the house, but I hope I'm not one. I don't want midnight visitors. Well, if it was Aquaman, he could come any time of the day or night. But not the ghosts and ghouls. And I'm in the house myself. Well, I've got my Jack Russells, but yeah, Elena, gut feelings, right? You've got gut feelings. Everybody's got gut feelings, right? But you can't see them, but they're there. How could somebody say, you know, there's no such thing as gut feelings? But there is. Prove it. Well, you can't really prove it, but it's there. For art, you must be like me. I draw them in. But it's not just ghosts and ghouls. I draw in. It's like people out in the street that are, you know, crazy folk out in the street are drawn to me. I don't know if maybe I'm one of them. Maybe this is it. I've actually had this thought to myself because it happens more than, but I've gave it to Sophie. Sophie's got this talent as well. See, no matter where you are, if there's a crazy person kicking off, they'll come straight over to me to have a full-blown conversation or slag me or something will happen. Something will, they'd seek me out. The last time, well, one of the times I was in the hospital and this guy comes in and he's having a full-blown conversation with me. The ex-husband was there and we were talking about, the weather as usual and stuff like that. If I could talk with the man, away he went. Next thing a doctor comes rushing in the room. Did you see a guy about this size? I would say, he was just in here. What way did he go? What way did he go? He's escaped for somewhere. Right, so the man, the escapee guy came into my room in the hospital. Bill, listen, here, can you remember? Can you remember the wee woman when I first moved in here? Can you remember that? Now, this is totally weird. This is like people coming to my door to be crazy with me. God help her. God, I swear to tell you this, I don't know if you know this, right? I just get this place, right? And I'm just, there's a couple of wee things I've got on my wall and stuff like that, wee squirrel and thing, but I'm not anything like what I've got now, right? So I'm just pottering about in the house. It's brand new. There's still boxes to be unpacked and stuff about the house. And there's a wee lady, and God bless her, right? And I'm not saying anything bad. This was just weird for me that just moved in. And she's got a wee mobility scooter, so she goes up and down to the shops and stuff. I'd seen her going up and down to the shops. So here this day I see her coming up my path, like that, right? So I was like, there's a wee woman. Now I'll go and see what she wants, Randy, good afternoon to you. So I go and I answer the door. I've got the dogs locked inside and she's in her scooter. And I said, hiya. And she said, see that slab there? She was pointing at the path, right? See that slab there? I looked at the path and I said, aye. And she said, I used to park my mobility scooter there every day. Right, and I'm thinking, okay. And I went, did you? Did you? Aye, aye. And she said, aye, the guy that stayed in this house before you. I said, all right. She says, that's where I used to park my mobility scooter. I was like, okay. I'm looking at the squirrel. I'm looking at the squirrel. Ready to think, if this woman attacks me, she's getting a squirrel over the head. Right, this is my back was starting to go up a bit. I was getting the fear. So anyway, she said to me, have you had a letter for me? Right? And I said, no, I don't even know your name. But she told me her name, right? And I was like, I've not seen a letter. I have seen letters for like Spec savers and stuff like that. The wee man that stayed in here before must have had, the Spec savers and things like that. I says, and she went, because I'm meant to be getting a cheque, right, for £500 or something like that, right? And she was looking at me like this, and I went, all right. She says it was getting delivered here to this guy's address for some reason, right, for insurance of some car or something, right? So I'm thinking, I'm wondering where this conversation is going to go here. She said, aye. She says, because it did come, I think it did, it came here, it must have came here, the cheque. I says, look, I've not had anything through the door, no checks. I've not done any. Well, she said, I might need to get the police. Right? I was starting to get really pissed off. And I went, well, I said, that's what you should do. I said, you should definitely, and see if the police want to come down here and interview me. I'll be more than happy. They can come in and have a look around and see if there's any checks. Right? I'm thinking this woman has came to my door. She's passed my window all the days and she's been going, that bastard in there has got my bloody cheque. Right? I'm just new to the neighbourhood. I've not got, listen, and see if it was a cheque. I don't think I'd be able to cash that, would I? Could I go and just cash some random person's cheque? I don't. So there you are. There you go. And I'd said to the girls, I said, wait, told them the story, and they were going, Mum, for God, drawing. I'm saying, look, I was in my own house. I was in my home. I wasn't out like scouting for crazy folk. She was going, I think it did come here. I was going, I've not seen a check. I've not, imagine, listen, I was like, look, how can I prove it? I've seen Specsaver things, right? They've just been in the bin, Specsavers for the guy that stayed in here. That's not an important document, right? See, if it was like a bank statement or something, I probably would have kept it and said to the postman, here, do you want to take them back with you when you're going back? I think it came here. I didn't come here, lady. I've not got your check. But listen, then I came in and my brain by my brain, I'm starting to think, oh my God, she might be going about the neighbourhood saying, see that woman in there? She's stealing people's checks. Like, oh, I was like, oh, great. Oh, brilliant, Linda. Great start to the new house, eh? New start. You're going about stealing all pensioners' money. That's what's going to... I'm going to have the young team at my door every single day throwing shit at the house. That's what I thought. I was like, oh my God. How did this happen to me? See, if I had like £50 for every time I've said that, I would be... Me and Elon Musk would probably have the same amount of cash. I'm not boasting, Elon, but it's not about the money with me and you. It's about the rockets. Elena, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. I was thinking to myself, I didn't say it because I wasn't sure. And anyway, my back was up at this point. I was like that. I was stretching my neck out. Hey, I've not got your check, lady. And I was thinking, see, even if I did have a check, I don't think I'd be just allowed to go to the post office or the bank and go, see this £500. It's not in my name. No, it's not in my name. Pay so-and-so, not pay Blueberry. Pay so-and-so this money. That's for me. I don't think I'd be allowed to do that. But this wee woman she was like, you're a thief. I mean, I'd have preferred her just to come straight out and say it. But I knew what she was insinuating. I felt, do you want to come in and search the house? Right? Listen, people, I've not got nothing here. I've got the odd thing that's a bit embarrassing, right? That ladies of my age have got. But look, come in and look. So that was me making my mark on the neighbourhood. The lady at the end that steals folks' money. Right, that's what I was thinking. And nobody's going to say you, by the way, see people that actually think that you're an old pensioner stealing money off of person. Right? Elena, she was about to get a ceramic squirrel over her head. That's what was going to happen there. See if she'd have lunged for me. See if she would, because this is going through my head at a time. I'm eyeing up the squirrel. It was my peripheral vision. I'm eyeing the squirrel up and going, all right. Looking at the squirrel back to her. Okay, right. So after, no, the check, you're saying. Jerry, good afternoon to you. Lovely Jerry, good afternoon to you. Oh, for art. I hope you've got something that you didn't. See if you find that kind of money, right? I always think that kind of money isn't, right, we'll keep it and we'll pay the electricity bill. No. See if you find $100 or even 20 quid, right, is for something you wouldn't normally go out and buy yourself that moisturiser that you wanted, that you were like, 20 quid's a bit steep. There you go, that's the £20. It's a gift from God. It's what it is for you to go and treat yourself. That's what I would do. Yes, it was meant to you, but not for something like food or anything like that. It's for something for you, like makeup or whatever you like, but a bit of jewellery, whatever you want. That's what I think when you find that kind of money. Oh, see, that's amazing. That's amazing. See, sometimes you wonder. That's why I pray to God all the time. He knows what I'm like. He knows what I'm like. But I do pray a lot. And, you know, not about money. I pray about other stuff. I don't pray about money. I think cancer does that to you though. I keep saying that, but it's absolutely true. It gives you a whole different meaning of life. I should write a novel. The meaning of life. Here was that a Monty Python movie? I don't know. The meaning of life. I think it was. It was something. I'm going to take this into the kitchen because I need a refill. I'm drinking the Absolute stuff, and I think it's a bit stronger than the Smirnoff actually. Ouch, ouch. We'll see. Tidying up. I've hurt my foot. Right. Say hello to Jason again, everyone. There, he's still there, buckled at the legs. Right, now you can see outside. Pouring down. Raining cats. Oh, I'm going to sing you a song. I said at the beginning of this, maybe he's weren't in yet, right? There was a song, I don't know if it's Look Throughout Scotland, as I said, or if it's a Glasgow song, right? When you were wee, you used to sing this. It's raining, it's pouring, the old man is snoring. He went to bed with a bump in his head and he couldn't get up in the morning. It's raining, it's pouring. I'll sing it to you again in a minute. I need my ice. Wait, I'll show you these. Oh, look, sinful. Look at these. Oh, cornettos. Just one cornetto. Give it to me. Delicious ice cream from Italy. That's what I'm having just now, the Absolute stuff. I think is it stronger? I don't know if it's stronger, but it might be stronger. I feel it today, but I've not had much to eat. And I've been going about all morning. Did you used to sing that, Elena? It's raining, it's pouring, the old man is snoring. He went to bed with a bump in his head and he couldn't get up in the morning. It's funny how these wee songs stay with you. These wee songs stay with you. There we go. I'll just use up when we get in here. Whew. There. Plug these in. Oh. Do you know, wait, I'll tell you another one, right? And then I'll need to explain this song to people that aren't from Glasgow, probably. Right, here it is. Gold Dust. See if you remember this. Is it my too high? I don't want to be. See, my mum, when I talk to my mum, it's that part of her head, you see. The game's a bogey, the man in the lobby, he done a big jobby. Come out, wherever you are. Right, see if you were playing hide and seek, right? And someone had hid and you couldn't find them. That's what they would sing. The game's a bogey means the game's no good. The man in the lobby, he done a big jobby, right? The man in the hall shat, right? He done a big job. Come out, wherever you are. The rain in Spain, don't come back here again. I remember that as well. Yeah, so there you are. The game's a bogey. So that's a good one. You should see if he's are having a family night. You know, people are over. You're having canapes and things like that, olives, pieces and cucumber, right? And you're playing a game of Monopoly or something like that, right? And you think that's it, that's not right. Just say the game's a bogey. Just people might think you're talking about bogeys because us in Scotland we talk about bogeys as well, but it's not that kind of bogey. It's the game's no good. They were the days when we never had mobile phones. Mums and dads would kick us out the door. Quite literally kick you out. Out you go. Mom, I've nobody to play. Go and play with yourself. I get told that all the time. I think that's how my hands are never off myself now. Go and play with you. I've nobody to play. Tracy's no coming out. Well, go and play with yourself. And you'd be kicking, you'd be out kicking stones about the ground and stuff like that. You know what I mean? My brother, he would always have a bit of stick and a bit of dog shit, just stabbing it. And then he'd be bored and he would be trying to get it on me. And I'd be screaming, saying, I'm telling Mum. You know, well, that it was a great childhood. And then you would go, is it okay to come back? Yeah, you'd be starving. You'd be absolutely starving. Go and you ask if it's all right if we can get back. Oh, God. Mum, is it okay? Can we get a piece and something? You want a piece? No, it's not ready yet. Let's go. You know, see if you said to my mum, can I get a piece and something, right? Or like a sandwich and something? And she was to respond with saying the last thing you said, a sandwich and something? Oh, no, don't hide, run. Mum, can you do the dishes for me? Me do the dishes tonight? See, run. It's not a good sign for mums, that. That's when we knew it. But like, and my brother would always go, you go and do it, you go and... I'd always be the one. He'd be hiding behind me, so he would. He was a wee sneak. So it did, Elena. It used to be an innocent thing. Go and play with yourself. Because we never had anything with batteries in it, right? Our toys were like made of wood or plastic, like Action Men or Cindy dolls, or we used to call them Wendy houses. It's like a little tent for little boys and girls, and we used to call them Wendy houses. You know what I mean? So we never go and play with you, kicking you out the door. All you would have would be nature. Is all you'd be able to play with. So it'd be like sticks and stuff like that. Sticks. You'd be round the bins. I remember that being round the bins. See the thought of that now. Oh, see, my mum knew. We'd be round the bins like kicking bags of rubbish and stuff like that and going, oh, look at that. Somebody's flung out a full tube of toothpaste there. Look at that. I bet you could use that. I'm going to sell that to somebody. When we go round the doors, we used to go round the doors with stones. Well, rocks. Well, about the size of this mouse, right? Rocks about that size. And we'd go round the doors and we'd say to people, would you like to buy a paperweight? A nice rock. Nobody ever bought for us though. It was that and the perfume, the perfume with the water and get some petals, put it in a test tube and shake it and go. It always smelled rank, but you'd still be like, we could sell that. That is natural eau de parfum. That's natural. We'll put that in the label. We'll get more for that. But much do you think? £2? Aye, let's go and do it. For your Christmas, dear, would you like, if you want another one that can be arranged, hurry up, get picking the flowers. We chancers, that's what we were, chancers. They were fun days though. They were the days you would be exhausted. You would come in and you would go for your bath. You'd have your pyjamas on. You'd go into bed and you'd conk out. And then you'd be up at dawn like that, absolutely wide awake. Can I go out and play yet? No, you can't. Oh, for God's sake. I used to hate getting kicked out, and then I used to hate it when I really wanted to go out and play and I wasn't allowed. Oh, Mum, the sun's up. You've not any breakfast. I don't need breakfast, do you? Oh, somebody beeping outside. See that my early years, it was Easter House I was brought up in. You should Google map that. It's do you know? See, when you Google map it, it's actually looking no bad now. See, when I was there, it was a dive. Yes, Alina, I have ordered my berry. It says it'll be here on the 4th, and it's a red one. And because I'm going to, don't forget, see at Christmas time, and I'm going to have icy blue. And then I'm going to have the red berry. But even with this here, my red berry, and it's always on the side of my head like that, kind of cheeky looking. See, we had a great time having no mobile phones and all that. But listen, it's a miracle that us of a certain age can operate this machinery. I mean, I watched my daughters send a text message and they're like sending a text message like that, right? See me, I'm like this. Hey, hello, space bar. It's mom. That's the ring spell in there. How do I go back? Mom. Like that. That's me. The one finger. You've got a green bird. Oh, we're going to have our Lafron Sadie, right? That's what we're going to have. Oh, see, I'm thinking about getting the sparkling stuff in for that night sky. I might actually do that. See, I might do that one Saturday. I'll let you know beforehand. I might get a bottle of the sparkling French stuff in honour of Sky. We can all sit with our berries on, and we can listen. We can sing songs. And the only French song I know is about a little tortoise. I've sang it before. I'm going to sing it, and it's very, very easy to learn. There's only a few words in it, and it's catchy. You'll be singing it tonight. Tomorrow morning you'll be singing it, right? And it goes like this. Tortu telepetetu, tortu telepetu, tortu telepetetu, tortu telepetu. That's it. I was a wee girl getting wheeled down to an operating theatre. Singing that song, and they were saying, do you know, oh, you're great with French, do you know French? And I was going, oui. Right? I was out my nut. Oui. And I was also waving as if I was the queen to people as I was going down, because they gave me a wee tablet. I had no idea. I just knew I felt and talked very well, and I wasn't anxious about the operation at all. Waving to people and all that. Singing in French. Bonjour. I'm pretty sure I was doing that as well. Bonjour, madame. Ça va? Ça va, merci. That was before a wee operation, so it was. I'll never forget it. Singing in French. I'm telling you, I turned into somebody else. Apparently, I turned into a French girl that day. Yeah, I know. We always call her mum. Or in Glasgow, they call their mums Maws, M-A-W, Maw. My kids, if there's in here, they know never to call me Maw. I like Granny, right? That's fine. I'm going to be a Granny. I love the name Granny. Maw, I hate. I don't like being called Maw. So they know, do not be calling me Mad Maw. Or they do that. There's wee Mad Maw. Oh, don't be saying that to me. Don't be saying that. Look, don't. I can still ground you. It doesn't matter if you're 28. You'll be grounded. I don't like Maw. I just don't like it. I don't know what it. See, I don't like the C word also. See the sweary word, the C word. I hate that. I don't know what it is. Because I swear like a trooper, apart from that word, I do not say that word. I don't like it. I don't. And moist. I don't like that word either. I don't know. Moist Maw. For God's sake. See, there we are. Straight in, we didn't even get a big tone I got her there. We just dived right in. We were just moist Maw. We just dived right in there. Tell you, this is quite good. This absolute, I'm enjoying it. Do you know what? I ate at 9 o'clock this morning as well. So, look, I'm with good company, and as long as I'm with you, I'm not doing crazy stuff to myself or others. Look, I've got to think of that. Look at that poor. I nearly said his name there. I nearly doxed him. That poor guy that I was like, listen, I'd go to Vegas and marry you. I know we have only known each other for 3 hours, but I'm telling you, I think you're the man of my dreams. I think that's what it is. Fate sprung us together, and then the next day, be like, oh, what have I done? What have I done? I never come on and say I've been hacked. I take responsibility for my mistakes. A lot of people don't. I take responsibility. Like that shiny Draco that's probably thinking, I would just say that she was a Glasgow dreg and then say I was hacked. No, that doesn't. Take responsibility for your actions. And I did, and I had to apologise to the guy. I'm so, and he's a nice guy, you know that. And I've been saying stuff. Oh, I know, Elena, but that. Listen, I told my mum about that this morning. My mum said, "What's a drake?" I says, "Mum, I think it's just something really scummy. Do you know what I mean? I think it's like scum." And I don't know why he had to throw in that it was a Glasgow one. What's wrong with folk like that's fighting talk? Talking to somebody from Glasgow and mentioning use people in Glasgow. I mean, nobody's going to like that. See, wherever you're from, right? And somebody was to call you a whatever country or whatever state you're in, and then Drake. Listen, right? What have you got against where I stay? Let's see where you stay, pal. At least my place, I've always got my place nice and tidy and stuff like that. Let's see yours. Anyway, imagine that. As I said, I told my mum on him, right, I'm going to be 50 and I'm still telling my mum and people. Mum, you'll never guess what somebody's. I do that all the time. She enjoys it. It keeps her going, I swear. See, if I thought it upset her or anything, I wouldn't be telling her. But she likes a bit of the gossip. My mum, she's like, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, really. So she likes a bit of gossip. So I tell her, you know, what's been happening and stuff like that. And I've been getting I got a D-pic, Mum. And I tell her about it. And see if I've still got it. She'll say, let me see, I'll show her. There you are. Don't be sending D-pics into my inbox, people. I keep getting them. I'm not. Listen, and ladies, I don't think there's any one of us, and I think I'm being truthful here, of any like lesbian or bisexual or whatever that's thought, I'm going to need to send an imminent VJJ pic. I need to send this picture out there into the world for everyone to see. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. People need to see it. I've got to do it right now. Where's the camera? And then, right. So I don't know why it's men feel that they need to do this kind of thing. I'm actually baffled. At first, I thought maybe it's because they're proud, but some of the pictures, I'm like, God, pal, you shouldn't really be sending that picture. There's my cousin. Oh, listen, I have missed you terribly, and I've been wondering, and I do talk about you all the time. I was talking about you not that long ago. I was talking about the cooker that was chirping that was after you. I hope you and the family are doing good, and you know that you can get me anytime. I'm here. I'm not going anywhere. I'm like a thick fart. Am I being too kind to myself there? A thin fart is more. That's better. I'm a thin fart. I know, because you're way over the other side. So, would I say? I don't know if I can read that just now. Wait a minute. Can I read it here? Maybe I can read it here. Ah, my Celia. Celia, I'll speak to you when we come off. When I come off here. See if I don't, remind me. I've got a terrible memory. Look, there's an absolute. I can't even show you. There's a fight going on out there with pigeons. Pigeons it's like square go out there right now because they've just been fed. I need more fat balls though. A Belfast drink. He won't like that. He will not like that. He'll be like, what are you saying then? What are you saying? Drake's not a nice word. And I get called that just for saying good morning. I get said that just for saying good morning, and I hope you and your family are all doing good. That's what I got. This is tough skin and stuff. You need a bit of tough skin to be on YouTube. Sometimes I get a good laugh though. I mean, sometimes it tickles my fancy. Oh, Victoria, yes, I have watched that as well. Do you know what breaks my heart? And this is just my opinion, because maybe people won't like this opinion, but they'd stopped him in the van. I don't even know if it was like a month before. Someone had seen them fighting each other out in the street and had phoned 911 and said, we just seen a man hitting a lady there. And the police went, you can get the camera footage. The camera footage is online. No, what's your... No, let me see. I'll need to... Theda's good afternoon to you. Or good morning. Good morning. What did you say? Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for your loss, but I'm glad that you're feeling a bit better. And listen, we're all here if you need to talk, and maybe you don't want to talk. There's lots of lovely people here that you can talk to. Elena, what did you say? Let me see. Am I on live chat? I am. Elena, what did you say? I can't find it. I can't find it. M-E-H-M. I think you pronounce M. Yeah, I'm sorry for your loss. I'm sorry for your loss. It's never easy. But let me just say that time is a great healer. It doesn't heal completely, nowhere near it. But you can think about things and people that you've loved and stuff, and remember the good times that you had rather than the bad times and the not nice feeling, etc. And you'll think about things you should have done, and only if you'd done that, and only if you'd done this. And everything happens for a reason. I believe that everything does happen for a reason. Elena, what was it you said? Yeah, that girl, that poor girl. And I've been watching the, as I say, the body cam footage, and the police are there, and she's breaking her heart, and her boyfriend, he doesn't seem as if he's bothered, and she's actually breaking down. And when I was watching it, I was thinking, oh my God, you can tell that she's the more distressed one, and the police took this guy's side. Oh, I don't even know how the police officers must feel today. They must feel, listen, they'll be punishing themselves. I know a lot of people are saying stuff, but they'll be punishing themselves only if they would have done this and only if they'd have done that. But she was so beautiful too. I think she was on Facebook. She was. I don't know if she was on YouTube, but I know that she was doing Facebook vlogs. Elena, what was it you said? I can't find what it was you said. Yeah, and Dog the Bounty Hunter. Vicky, listen, see if you've got Dog the Bounty Hunter on your arse here as well. Just go to your nearest police station. Dog the Bounty Hunter is going to have you on the ground, pepper sprayed and tased. Yes, that's right. That's right. A drag, so it's like a dirty thing. It's like something that you listen. Look, one man's drag is another man's princess. Do you know what I mean? I might be a drag to some, but listen, see some men, if they got me, they'd be thinking they got the jackpot. Elon Musk, come on now. Many days has it been? Listen, the trousers would the bottoms of my ass would come out my trousers if, listen, see if Elon Musk, I'd need to go to the toilet, is what I'm trying to say. It wouldn't be good. I'd be well too excited with myself and I'd end up shitting myself if Elon Musk spoke to me. Are you saying stuff about me? Absolutely not, Elon. I've not said a thing about you. Are you saying I have to make your rocket? Nope. Fingers crossed. Yeah, well, listen, I was trying to be friends. Can we not just be? I had the friend zone. We've all got the friend zone. I had this guy in the friend zone, and for a while, and he just, I don't know. I honest to God think that he was going to turn around and say, my Facebook got hacked. But I got to learn the way the man spoke. He spoke differently. You could tell it was him when he wrote something. You could tell it was him. Don't be saying to me you were hacked. For art, thank you so much for coming in, and I hope you have a wonderful day today, and I hope you sell loads and loads of stuff. I'm sending you magic dust from Scotland. There we go. On for art. You're going to sell loads of stuff today. I know, well, Lena, I don't know. Maybe he just hates me. Listen, listen, I'm even going to say, maybe he just can't stand this. Maybe it's been a deep burning sensation that he's been wanting to say to me for a while. As I'm an absolute drag. Do you know what I mean? But he was getting a bit, I think we did have the odd, like, sexy talk time. As usually that happens when I've been drinking. I do, as I say, you know what I'm like. But so, I think maybe not as much as the other guy. The other guy, I was prepared to pack up the Jack Russells on a plane and head to America after knowing the guy 3 hours. Not, it wasn't in that level. But I'm sure there was some risque, let's say risque comments, you know, innuendos and stuff, like that kind of thing that was going on. But then I realised there's nothing in this. It's weird. Oh, I don't know what that is, Theodis. What is SmackDown? See, I'm an old fogey. I don't know what SmackDown is, and is that a good thing? I don't know if I'd want to be. Would I want to be? Listen, see if somebody said to me about getting SmackDown, I'd be like, no, you'll be getting SmackDown. Who you saying is going to get SmackDown? Because you're bigger than me? No. Yeah, well, Elena, there's no need for that. I felt I was confused. Was one. It's a wrestling show. Oh, that's what. But I'll need to watch that, Theodis, because I'll be shouting the Scottish person on then. I like your channel name. And I missed like your what they call it? See, my mind, honest to God, the thrift store, like vlogs, the bags and all that. I miss all of that. I miss everything. I just miss seeing your wee face. And we've had it, well, you know, we've had a hell of a year here. Listen, I'll be happy again to see the back of this year. I was happy last year. Right, I'm thinking 2022's got good stuff coming because my grandbaby's going to be born in 2022, so it's going to rock. And my birthday's on it too, so it's going to listen, psychic vibes. It's going to be a good year for all of us. Maybe Elon will phone me and say, oh, you're the girl of my dreams. I told you that, Elon, you're missing. Bring your jet over, land in the back garden. One day at a time, yes. That's it. And there's a lot of people here that have had, problems and stuff. I try and help as much as I can, but Oh, Theodis, thank you so much for coming in. Thank you for telling me about that wrestling. I really will go and try and find it out because I love watching to see how us fellow Scots get on. We usually lose, but fingers crossed. And I hope you have a wonderful Saturday and weekend at that. Guess what? I'm needing another drink. I'm going through them now, aren't I? That went pretty fast there. Do you know, see, the next thing is going to be like, put music on. And that's the way it goes. That's when you know I'm just like, F it. Oh, here, a lot of people are getting their channels taken down. I don't know what's happening in YouTube. Do you know? I've known about 4 people so far over the past week that have got their channels taken down. Fair enough, they're not ASMR channels. They're mainly like, what would you call them? Like reaction channels and that kind of thing. So I don't know if it's like the anti-bullying, because some of them are very border, like there's a line between bullying and just reacting, and I think maybe that's what YouTube is cracking down on. Oh, Gold Dust. Gold Dust, see if you lived closer to me, you could come over here anytime, because you know, I do struggle as well. I struggle. I'm going to be, Elena. Elena, be prepared for texts later. Maybe. I need to tell someone something dirty. Oh, there's Elena. I'll just tell Elena. She'll forgive me in the morning. No, Elena. Gold Dust, I know only too sorely what it's like to really like someone and not have the feelings gave back. It's a killer. But the only thing I can say is you need to try your hardest when it pops into your brain, put it away and think on something good. Replace that bad thought into something that you really enjoy and something that you like. You know what I mean? Like my swimming, I think about going up to, that relaxes me. See, a lot of times I just think about doing my lanes. When I'm swimming, I'm in a kind of zone. It's like the peripheral vision disappears or it's blurred, right? I can't really see it because I'm so focused on every length like that. So, you know, I concentrate and stuff like that. So see when thoughts come into my head about me being horrible and no wonder nobody would like you. All this, you know, comes into my brain. I've got to try and toss it out and then grab the good thought and try and feed myself with that. That's the only way I'm struggling now. That's the only thing that's getting me through is doing this wee trick that I've done. So. Right. So it's other people's material. So I like reaction channels. See, I'm even frightened to show you like something funny on YouTube because I don't know the ins and outs of it. They send us agreements and stuff like that, but as you know, I'm a terrible reader. See, like forums like for the DVLA for my driving license and things like that. Do you know how long it took me to fill in the forum? And the sweat was lashing off me as I was doing it. Because see, the questions, I didn't understand what they were saying majority of the time. So I get these things and I don't know what that means. I just try and be a good person. Ashley, good morning or good afternoon it is here. I just try and watch what I'm doing. And the music thing, people play music all the time, but I'll need to take the stream down afterwards if I do. But do you know what's going to be next? Do you know what's going to be next? I think what's going to be next. The eating channels, I think that's going to be next. Now they're doing reaction channels, right? They're all getting their channel taken down. And I think next on the list is like the eating channels. And I enjoy actually sometimes. My friend's called Juicy Tingles. I love her. She's great. And she does makeup videos as well, but she's got her main channel is Juicy Tingles. And there's been a few times that I've sat down and had my dinner with her. she's been eating her dinner and I've been eating my dinner, and it makes you feel as if you've got company. Do you know what I mean? But there's other people that binge eat on camera, which is not right. When Juicy Tingles does it, she's just having like a regular meal, like a chicken salad or something like that, and some bread, or she's not having like trays like this full of hamburgers or anything like that. A lot of these channels do that, and the two things that stick out for me. One is a lot of kids looking up to that YouTuber will be thinking, do you know what? I'm going to be the same as them. I'm going to eat all the cheeseburgers, right? And then you get the feeders, and that is guys that like really like morbidly obese, like really morbidly obese women. But I find them controlling though. The majority of them, they feed their women up to be really really morbidly obese. And there was one man, I swear this is absolutely true, and his girlfriend was really really, and I'm a big fatty, right? But this lady was really struggling walking or anything. And what he was doing was he was getting a blender, and he was putting like 5 donuts in the blender, and then a full thingy of cream in the blender, and then some chocolate bars, and then scooping out peanut butter, putting that in the blender, blending it, and then he had a funnel. I'm not kidding, it'll be out in the internet somewhere. A funnel. And he used to put that in his girlfriend's mouth, and she used to drink this liquid that I can only imagine would be like 10,000 or more calories in just this one thing. Now, to me, that shouldn't be allowed. That's just not right. That's not right to me. That they should be going for that. That's what they should be doing. That's something else. That's not entertainment anymore. That's not right. Yeah, I watch like the Aussie Man reviews. He does reactions, but he does them in a funny way. He's nice, but you do get some reaction channels. It's just drama. It's just this Shane was saying that, and she's like this, and this is where this person stays, and there's their child's school. As there's a lot of people like that going about. Vicky, you'll find it on here. The man was a wee skinny guy too. He was a wee thin man, and he used to do that to his girlfriend, and she'd be quite happy. But the clip I seen, she was in her bra and her knickers on the couch while she was getting the funnel treatment, and I thought, that's a bit 50 Shades there. That's a bit weird. So I think there was more. I don't know. Listen, I don't know what's going on in their head, but they shouldn't be on a platform doing that kind of stuff. See, if it was somebody on a platform self-harming, they wouldn't allow that, and that's what I think that is. And I'm not saying like with Juicy Tingle, she just eats like a normal dinner, like chicken and chips with some sweet corn or something like that. And she'll just talk about you about how her day's been and this and that, and you feel as if you're with a friend. But this is weird. I've hardly even drank that, and I'm already feeling well gone. I'm going to be sitting dribbling down myself. Like that. I was still on. There's people still there. Right. Hi, Elle. There's my lovely Elle. Good morning or afternoon. Happy Saturday. Let me put that. Where's my... Right, can you feel this? Right, I always want to know if you feel it right. Ready to juice you up. Tell you when. 1, 2, 3. Pooh! Boo boo be doo. Pooh! Bit of Marilyn there just came into my head. My throat's still not right. Oh, I have to get my second jag. Hooray, I got my appointment in today. Is it the 10th? The 10th, so it's next Sunday. That's a week tomorrow. I have to get my second jag. Zap. Vicky, I've not even made a short. I've seen people doing the shorts, but I've never done a short myself. I don't know what I would do. What would I do? Don't know what I would do. No, just... There we go. 20 people, and that's quite a lot, isn't it? I don't even know how many I usually get, but 20 people. Thank you for spending your time. I'm going to do something exotic and put my lipstick on in front of you. I always remember my granny doing stuff like this. Just sitting and just... Kissable. Revolution. I've not wrote these yet. Again, I'm going to need to. This is... I'll show you what this is. I got that free. See, the best things in life are free. This one, and who's it by? Sleek. Which shade is this? Oh, that's so fetch. Where is the thingy? Oh, Vicky, that is awesome. That is awesome. You'll need to. I don't know how to do it, but I'll need to learn. Listen, I just wing it. I've always said that. I wing it. I wing this. I've been winging it all this time. There's another two. I swear to God, I don't want to dox them. That is another 2 channels gone. I just got an alert there. Another 2 channels are away. YouTube's not playing anymore. See, me and YouTube are like sisters. YouTube, have I told you that I loved you? Does that give me any brownie points there? A wee bit of brownie points. Oh, Vicky, that's wonderful news. I remember one of my early videos had 300 views. And to me, I was like, I can't believe that. 300 views? And I was like, see if you had 300 people outside that window now. It was my old house. I was thinking, that's a lot of folk. That's a lot of folk. I know, and see when I get memories back and it's like 300, and I'm like, oh my God. And I can't even believe people watch me. And I'm thankful for every single one of you. Even my wee thumbs downers there, my wee friends. I still love yous, even though you thumbs me down. See if you didn't, I'd be like, where's my thumbs downs? I'd be concerned about you if I didn't see you there every day. Yeah, me and YouTube go way back. No, well, keep doing what you're doing, Vicky. Keep doing what you're doing. That's what to do. I've got loads of wee... Oh, I was going to turn this round. Is that how you do it? Hold on a minute. Guys, this is why I shouldn't touch anything. This is why, as they say, wait a minute, can MD see me now? Can MD see me? Yes, he can. Listen, if it's not broke, don't touch it. I don't know how to turn, and I do see when I'm not, but see on StreamYard, I don't know how to turn the camera so it's that camera. See if I go to say, how do I get this camera? Everybody just go, no, in the chat. I think I've done that before. And anyway, the pigeons, there was a scrap with pigeons or something out there. I was going to show you. They're away now. I don't know. Listen, I don't know what I'm doing with this StreamYard. I don't. A lot of people have got wee banners going along the bottom. I think I managed to do that once, but here, wee things, wee emojis and stuff like that pop up. I don't know what. Look, I should just not touch it. That's better. So last Saturday I watched Sixth Sense. Oh, Vicky, I'm going to be a grand. Did you see I've got a crib, well, we call it a cot, in my bedroom, so there's no excuses. I'll be saying to Amanda, go out and enjoy yourself, darling. Go out and enjoy. Go and spend the night with 2 nights with your friends. That's fine, because then I'll have the baby here. Oh my God, I'm going to be smelling it. I love the smell of babies, especially this part here. That's got the most baby smell, is right this part of the necky. See when they just wake up, just, oh, listen. I know I shouldn't, because I didn't know what that was. Obviously it was the off button. What's that button do? That's why Elon Musk, you must know before you come up to the bungalow, make the spaceship without me, and then I can go on it. Elle, that's what I was like. I was always like, when, because everybody we know has got grandkids, and I'm like, when am I going to be a granny? And then I thought to myself, you know what, you're just going to die without being a granny. You're just going to have to die and not have any grandkids. So it's got to be. And then when Amanda she brought up a beautiful box, and inside the box was a pregnancy test that was positive, and my wee grandma sign that I've got over there in my fireplace. I jumped up and I thought, see, if this is a joke, this is one mean joke. See, if this is a joke, I'm not going to speak to you for about a week. This is what I was going, is this a joke? And you can't just go, no, Mum, it's real. And I'm going, are you sure? Is it real? Is it real? I couldn't go. I'm sure I left the ground a few times. I must have been jumping in the air like that. And I was doing this. Yes, yeah, I was doing all of that. Do you know what I nearly done? Skidded along the floor on my knees and put my t-shirt over my head. I felt like doing that, like a footballer, just skidding and lifting. But whenever it's right for you, you'll know the right time. I don't mind changing nappies, although it's a boy, so you've got to. We used to call it the fountain of youth. We used to call it. I had 2 girls, don't forget, right? I had 2 girls and then I had a boy. And I was not prepared for, obviously I knew what boys look like down below, right? But I had no idea that, see, as soon as the air hits, it's the same with wee girls, as soon as the air hits, they're down below, they pee for some reason, right? So, see, as soon as it's airy, they pee. And Peter, my poor son, I remember, I'd been lifting up. I was cleaning. He'd done a number 2, and I was cleaning them, and then I just heard them gargling, and looked up, and it was the fountain of youth. And I was like, "Oh, for God's son!" And I lifted them up. So after that, we all knew that we've got to remember and place it down or have a nappy over the top of it so that, it's going to catch the fountain. I was not used to boys, but I learned quickly. Quickly learned. Oh, Vicky, my mum got a wee rub at Amanda's belly last Sunday, so she did. My mum's like, I'm going to be able to feed this child. I'm going to know, Mum, you're going to be able to. You're a great granny. A great granny. I'm just a granny now, but you're a great one. I'm looking forward to everything. I'm looking forward to everything. And I'm here round the clock. The only time I have a drink's a Saturday we use. The rest of the time, anytime, day or night, if she needs me, I'm down there with the car. I'm down there. In fact, her dad was down earlier on getting Peter, and I'd said to him that he's got a new car. So I said to him, "You're going to need to go down to Amanda's though, because I dropped up. I mean, they've got the pram and the buggy and the car seat. That's all down at Amanda's, but they're going to need to put the car seat in her dad's car so they can get home for the hospital. And then probably they'll need to take the car seat back out his car and put it into my car because I'll be running about all over the place with them. So listen, see if you've ever put a baby's car seat in a car, you need to practice this. This isn't just a let's go and do it the now thing. They've got to have practiced and practiced and practiced. Oh, thank you, Elle. I hope I'm not a disappointment. No, I won't be. Listen, that's not even cross my mind. I'm hot flushing. That's not even. We're going to have see this time next year. What? I'm going to have inflatable pumpkins. Listen, I can't put anything out the front, right, because it'll get stolen. But see the back garden. Look, I'm going to have pumpkins, big inflatable Santa Clauses, igloos. I'm going to have tents. I'm going to have sand pits, water baths, everything. Paint. I don't care. I would rather have a happy child than a tidy house. My house has been tidy for a long time now. It's about time it got back to normality. I remember the days I could hardly even wash my face because I had 3 children to run about after. You know what I mean? And I'll give you a classic example of this, right? And it's an absolute true story if any of my girls are in. But I don't think Peter was born yet. Peter wasn't born yet, so it was just Sophie and Amanda that I was taking to school, right? So the school was just up the hill for us. So that morning, I'd made sure the girls were perfectly, they had their breakfast in the morning, they'd been washed, brushed their teeth, school clothes on, all the rest of it, packed lunches in their bag, all their, Rafi girl, good afternoon to you. I had their packed lunches in their bag, I had them all ready to go, right? So I've got my girls always had lovely bows and stuff in their hair, always had their hair lovely, right? And we were running late, and my wee pal didn't come that day. She chapped the door and I says, "We're not ready yet, you better take the wean." So I'm still trying to get my two kids ready. Eventually they're ready, right? Out the door, we're 5 minutes late. We're just not going to the office, we're 5 minutes late. So as we go out, we're walking up the hill and all I hear is this sound. Fruit, 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 fruit. And I was like, what the hell's that noise, right? And then we started to walk a bit faster and I was going, fruit, 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 fruit. I was like, what the hell's that sound? It was every time I walked, I was getting this sound. I had my leggings on inside out and they had a particularly large seam and all the way down the insides of my legs. I was like John Wayne's trousers, but the fringe was in the inside of the leg. And every time I walked and they rubbed together, they were going fruit, 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 fruit. So I was like, oh my God, I can't believe I've got my trousers. And I had to take the kids to school. So I just had to man up and say, like, okay, my trousers are run inside out, but the kids are here. The kids are here. Fruit, 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 like that. And I'd said, oh my God, I've got my trousers inside out. The kids were immaculate, by the way. Immaculate. I had my trousers on inside out. Rafi girl, did you have a chance to tell your mum about the shenanigans that was in the bungalow? Look, we've got a much, I showed you, we've got a much safer table now. I've got a much safer table. I'm having some flavouring tonight. See if you hear bad singing and music. It's me. I'm not even going to kid on it. It'll be me singing. I might be doing some couch dancing though. I like to do that. Do you know what? I should bring Aquaman in. Do you know I should put Aquaman in? Here, Aquaman, do you want a wee lap dance? I'll get you a lap dance. Keep your wallet in your pocket. I'll give you a lap dance. Somebody'd walk in and catch me red-handed. Yes, Elena, that's what it was. That was the exact the way the sound was going. It was like that, and it was the inside seam out like that. See, this is that. But the kids were perfect. The kids were perfect, so they were. They had their back lunches and everything, homework. And you used to say to the kids, put your homework in your bag. The next day, right, that's your breakfast and that. Have you got your bag? Have you got your homework? Where's my homework? I said to you to put it in your bag. No, you never. I gave you it and said to you to put it in your bag. Where's your home? We spend the next 15 minutes hunting for the homework. So I remember the days, and it's going to be like that in here again. Oh. I'll be walking up. That'll be a wee bit of exercise for me, but I miss it. See, when I'm leaning on something, I'm quite good with my leg. When I do my shopping in Asda, I look like a slob, right? But there's a reason. I don't care what people. I lean on it, and it helps me get round the store. So it does. And I always remember when I had the pram, I could lean on that as well, and it was always good. So I'm going to be able to walk up there and down. Hopefully, maybe I'll take it like halfway at a time. That's what I'll do. I'll take it a wee bit at a time every day. Every day. I don't even know if I'm getting my grandbaby every day, but in my head I'm like, right, every single day. Bring the child down every single day. I need to I need to smell that child. I've got to smell it. Vicky, do you want to come up and talk to me? Yes, the pram. Elena, the pram's getting raised. My dad, I bought her pram in her car seat and that. So I'd said to her, she was at her work, and I said, I'll come up to my house when you finish work. There's the box, the pram and that's in it, right? And she said, I don't think we should take the pram out because it's getting the pram back in the box. And I said, aye, but we'd as well leaving it in the box, right? So she comes down and we open the box and we're looking and I'm going, oh, there's a wheel. That's a wheel of a pram. What's that there? Oh, that's a car seat right there. And she said, do you think we should take it out? I said, well, just take it out just to make sure that the stuff's there, because they might not have everything there, and you'd need to talk to them about. See, within 15 minutes, me and Amanda are going about this bungalow. Pram like that. Break on, break off. Look at this, eh? Tilting it back, tilting it forward. Look, oh, there's the car seat. We never got it back in the box. It never went back in. How do you fold the pram up? We'll need to read instructions. I don't think any of us did, actually. I still think we've not read the instructions. But she's going to need to read the instructions to see how to put this car seat in. But there we were. We're bound. Oh, it's got great suspension into it. Imagine. See if you had that in a motor. That'd be a cosy ride, wouldn't it? Look at that. Oh, it was great fun. It was great. I wish somebody would have videoed us. See if they had a camera on, these would have been laughing. Look at the state of them. After I said, right, we're not taking it out the box. It shows you can't trust any of us. Because we're like, no. If you take it, we'll never get the box. You know how they pack things, and you can never get it back in the box. This is it, Elena, what we thought. We thought we're going to need to make sure that everything's together. And we know how to do it and stuff. What's that for? With bits we're going, what do you think this is for? I don't know. The pram was built, but there was bits extra. I'm going, I don't know what that's for. It must be for the carry cot or something. I don't know. Read the instructions. We'll figure it out. Nobody's going to have to cave in and read the instructions. That's like admitting that you're weak. Reading an instruction, sometimes you're like, no, I'll build it. Don't show me the instructions. I know my way about wood. See my unit in the kitchen, that was a huge build. And a lot of the times I was like, what the hell's that instruction meant to? I don't know what that's meant to be. So it's amazing that I've done that. But yes, it does have brake. We've no idea how effective the brakes are yet, but I'm sure we will figure it out. It's a beautiful pram. Did you see it? I'm going to show you the pram because it's beautiful. I love it. And I like the colour that she chose. Because we found out it was a boy, and there was blue and there was pink. There was blue and there was pink. I'm going through this like something. I'm going through this quickly now. Right, where is it? It's beautiful. I think it's beautiful. Maybe, maybe there it is. Oh, see, I'm going to need to turn these the other way like this. Right. Oh, it's beautiful. There it is. And it came with the bag. Can you see it came with the bag and all these things here? A mosquito net, but that'll be good for midges. See, there's the different colours. There's the mint green. I quite like the mint green, and there's the pink. But I liked the first one, and so did they. That one there, the grey one. So that's what I got. I didn't get her. That's what I got my grandson. His first set of wheels. Ah, where are the doggies? Wait a minute, what have I done? There we are. There we go. Vicky, would you like to come up with me and talk? I'm just looking at the pictures of the pram. See, I let him, can't we? I know, Elena, I'm like that. And I'm starting to, you see me? I'm like one of the inflatable things that you see out car lots. See the places that sell cars. You see a big green guy like that, big floaty guy like that. That's what I'm like. Deflating. Put me up. Put more air in. And I'm needing more. See, when Davy was down, I had the bottle. Do you know, I just get lazy because I had the bottle and everything in here. I just thought, can't even be bothered going to the kitchen and back. My doggies are sound asleep. So they are. I don't even know what size the baby is now because Mandy's not been well. And I feel kind of guilty, but I don't know if she caught it off me or I can't even remember the last time I seen her. So it wouldn't be me that she caught it off of, but I think it's that's fine, Vicky. Whenever you want, I think it's just something going about just now, because she had the exact same kind of symptoms, the sore throat and flu. Listen, I'd have swore blind that I had the COVID if I never had the tests. I was so unwell. There's somebody stopping outside my door. And a flashy car as well. It's not a bad looking car. All I can see is the front of it. I don't know what kind of car it is, but it's a blue one. Oh, it's a BMW. I can see the wheel trim. It's a BMW. Here, maybe Elon Musk. Christ, have I got my lipstick on it? Oh, they're away. Elon, come on now. Come on. Throw a girl a bone. That's going to be my new saying now. Throw me a bone. Throw me a freaking bone, okay? Austin Powers, throw me a freaking bone. Oh, I love Austin Powers. And Mikey likes to be Austin Powers and live dangerously round about Matt Iron and stuff like that. Elle, thank you so much for coming in and spending time with us. Thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful day. Vicky, you stay strong. You've got a wee strong Scottish woman. You've got Scottish blood in you. You know that. And that's why we're feisties. Elena is probably the same as us. We're Celtic, you see. We're Celtic. We've got the fire in us. I think it's because of the coldness. I don't know, but we've got the fire in us, and stand your ground. Stand your ground. You're a strong woman. This is one thing that I want women to appreciate, and I'm no way like a feminist, because look, my son's a good man. My son's a good man. So there is good men, and I like equality. What a man should be able to do, a woman should be able to do. That kind of equality. That's what I like. But for too many years, women were always at the bottom. Even when I started working, which I told you about, women were always down here. Not anymore. We're equal. Make sure we're not above men. We're equal, and they're equal to us. That's the way it's got to be. But no. See, that's one thing about when me and my ex-husband split up. We never had any like falling out or anything like that over the kids or the dogs. So he always knew. He could see the kids anytime he wanted. I would never stop him from seeing the kids or the dogs. Although I wish they would have wanted to see me, but it obviously doesn't. That's another story for another day there. Listen, I can't float everybody's boat. Do you know what I mean? I'm still on the Facebook dating thing, though. I'm still doing the Facebook dating, but I'm not. Do you know? I don't know. I don't know what I'm looking for anymore. If it's Aquaman or Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman's. What's that girl's name? That's Wonder Woman. She's on Saturday Night Live as well. She's beautiful. I know, Vicky. I know. I would never say anyway, you know that. But you're a strong wee woman. That's what you're. If you don't know, Vicky is a spitting image of me. Only I've got pink hair. I don't think Vicky's got pink hair, and she's a lot thinner and beautifuler. But we're very, very similar. She's over in Canada, but it's my dad's side of the family, you see. And somewhere down the line, me and her are very, very similar. To this day, my daughters will look at pictures of Vicky and go, "Oh my God, she's your spitting image, Mum." You know, and that's my kids. So we're like two peas in a little pod there. Vicky, we should absolutely rock Aquaman's dream. Imagine me. Well, listen, I wouldn't want to see you naked, but you know, it could have cousins. Not at the same time though, but you know, me and Aquaman, look, we'd rock his world. We'd rock his world. I'm sure Aquaman, that's what he's looking for. Yeah, see when Irish or Scottish girls get pissed off, basically that's it. That's it. I have fell out with people, right, for things, and see once I've kind of fell out with you, that's it. I very, very seldom give a second chance. I can't help it. And the reason I can't help it is because it's in there. It's in me now. It's in me. If they've hurt me, I'm going to just think to myself, you're going to hurt me again. You're going to hurt me again. It's in me. So if anybody's ever had a second chance with me, then it's a very, very rare thing, because I normally I'm like, no chance, pal. You had your You had your chance. Oh, Chelsea, thank you so much for saying that. I'm going to go and get myself a drink, so I'll show you about a bit more. Hopefully I won't show you me falling on the floor and grabbing the table and then bringing the table on top of me, because that happened a few weeks ago, actually. Not live, though. Listen, imagine that was live. I'd have been my first ever, what do you call it, viral. Like, there's my place, like there's my wee fireplace and all that, and I've got all these things all about the place here. I've got my wee table there, and then I've got things all around, green lights and stuff. So, ouch. I really did hurt my foot. And it's making a clicking sound. That's never good. That's like a broken bone or something, isn't it? It's making a clicking sound. You will be like, go to a doctor. These things happen to me. It's happened to me for years. I used to break bones all the time. There's definitely some clicking in there. I've not drank that much, have I? Oh, I absolutely love decorating. See, as soon as that comes down, my Christmas stuff's gone up. Look, it makes me happy. And see if people want to be judgmental, want to be, she's got her Christmas tree up. Don't look at it. Don't look at the tree then. It won't annoy you. Don't be looking then. If it's going to trigger you. I'm having lilt with it. Lilt with the tropical pineapple and grapefruit. That's what I'm having. Lilt with the totally tropical taste. Elena, there's my wee thing. Remember that? Elena gave me the lace round it, and I cross-stitched that when the whole COVID thing started. It's definitely clicking. I've definitely broke a bone in my foot, guys. Definitely broke it. I just hope it doesn't swell up. It's burning as well. It's actually burning hot. Every time I walk, it's going click, click, click. And I know you're thinking, well, I don't feel anything in that foot, so that's why I don't. I'm not screaming in agony. I used to break bones in that foot all the time. That's why they eventually put the metal rod up, because I was going to end up with a bone infection. Oh, see, I probably prefer Christmas to Halloween, but they're very close. Christmas is my most favourite. I love the feeling of it. I love the meaning behind it. I always have a nativity scene in my living room. I always have a nativity because that's what it's all about, really. So I always like a nativity scene, and then and I've got my pink tree for out there. I'm going to live stream the whole thing when we do that. We'll have hot chocolate that day, so you have hot chocolate too, right? And we'll have our hot chocolate and we'll decorate the tree out there. This tree, the 7-foot tree, is going to be a lot of swearing. There always is. There's always a ya, B word, ouch, ouch, ya be, OF. All that happens with that tree because it's so big, and I've got to stand on ladders and things, and I really shouldn't be, but I'm a bad lassie. Thank you, Elena. Thank you. I wonder if I'll get my cross-stitching bug back. Hopefully I will, because I really used to enjoy it, but I can't force myself into doing it, or I would hate it. But I've got thread and all that in there. I'm only 5 foot. Chelsea, I'm going to tell you a secret, right? I tell everybody I'm 5 foot, but I'm just under 5 foot. But I tell everybody I am 5 foot, So, do you know what sometimes people call folk like me? A nippy little sweetie. Mm. She's like, oh, she's a nippy little sweetheart. It just means that she's got a tongue that could rip you to shreds from 6 yards away. Well, thank you, Vic. I love my trees as well. In fact, I love my pink trees so much. See, if my son's not in, I will pee with the door open the whole time. There's nothing better than doing a pee or a number 2 while looking at that tree. Now you'll be looking at that tree thinking of that. Don't be thinking of that now when you look at the tree, but that's how much I like it. Even sitting on the throne, I like to look at the tree like, oh, look at that, it's twinkling. It's beautiful, it's pink. I always wanted the pink tree. Pink's my most favourite colour. Then it's red. I love the colour red as well. So that's guilty secrets. You're 5'10". I'm only a wee tiny thing. I'm like, but see, this is the bad thing. See, the smaller you are, the wider you can become. See, if people actually seen what I eat, fair dues is not the most healthy stuff, right? But it's really not a lot of food. It's really not a lot of food that I eat. I couldn't say that I sit down to like a starter, a main course, and a pudding. I don't. I just have a main course. That's it. I do have packets of crisps during the day, which is naughty, but but when you're small like me, every donut that you look at, you put on half a stone. Joanne, good afternoon to you as well. See, that's what I do. Every hospital appointment, what height I'll go 5 foot. Right, and then they'll write that down, and I'm not really. I'm like under like 4'10" or something. I don't know. I'm tiny anyway. And height wise, let's just get it clear. I would never have that on my dating profile. I'm tiny. That's giving people the wrong idea. I'm totally real with folk. Totally real. Randy, I would love to see the decor. See, whatever you send me, it's personal. I would never give it to another soul, but I just like looking at people's decorations, their trees, their Christmas trees, their Halloween decorations, their buffets at Thanksgiving. Please send me the pictures, please. My friend Ralph, he sent me a video that he was, and he's in Arizona, and it was a Thanksgiving. Was it Thanksgiving or was it Independence Day? I can't remember. But the big buffet, it was, see, just seeing the food and stuff like that, I'm like, oh God, I need to get back to the USA soon. Am I ever getting back to then I start to feel a bit emotional. When am I going to go back to the USA? That's what I'm like. Chelsea, I know I end up standing on the first thing. Don't you think they should have wee ladders for people like us? I cannot reach that top for a couple of reasons. One, I can't reach it. Two, see when it's getting better. See when I stretch up, because I've had a double mastectomy, you see, and they cut quite a lot out my armpits as well. So see me trying to, if you can imagine an elastic band, that's the way it feels. Trying to reach up, it's elasticy and sore. It's actually painful for me doing this now. I'm still doing it. So things like that. There should have wee ladders for us tiny folk. And the worst, see if you ever go to a function like a football match or or a concert. I can't see nothing. I can see somebody's head there. So I can see. But then again, see if you're trying to sneak in somewhere, we've got advantage. We can sneak right in there, nobody notices. Oh, thank you, Lena. I'm not shy now. I go to the next MD that works in Asda. Excuse me, can you get that down for me? I do that now. Whereas before I'd have Do you know what I do? See, when I'm in George, that's Asda's clothing department, and I'm looking. Where's my thing? I'll use this. I'm looking, and I'll see a top, and it's in my size, and it's in the very, very top shelf at the back. I find another coat hanger or something, and use it as a tool to leverage that one off, and other ones have fallen off. That's not the one I wanted. It was that one big, and I poke it until that eventually falls down. That's what I do. I always put the other one back up, but I should leave it down just to show them. That's what happens when you've not got ladders here. I know, I always do it. And leaning in the back of the fridges, you've got the freezer department, right? Freezer department. So there's like a freezer there and it's got stuff in it. And then above it is cabinets that are got freezer like with microchips and stuff in it, right? And you're wanting to, yeah, I've got to lean over, and one leg's off the ground at this point, so I'm basically lying in this thing. And then I come home and I'm like, oh, why am I all sore? That's what, a shopping trip. At my age, that's a task in itself. See, coming home for farm foods and taking everything out of the car, bringing it in the house and then putting it away. It's like another shop altogether. See, when I'm a millionaire, just you bring your shopping in, young lad. Lock the door. I'm always climbing in shelves. In stores. Oh, saying if I get to know you well enough, I might be climbing on the shelf for you. That's not going. That's not something that's never happened, because it has. I'll just say that. Why does my hair get so tuggy? Oh, it's probably with the bleach in it and the dye in it. It always gets right tuggy. I like my hair to be smooth. So tonight I'll be ordering a Chinese meal. Of course, I won't be able to eat it till tomorrow. I'm still waiting on that appointment. I've got my vaccine to get, but I'm still waiting on the whole tube down my throat. And I want sedated. I want any kind of drugs they can give me that day. See the whole swallowing the sponge on a string thing? I was going, this is giving me the boke. I was like, this is giving me the boke. The lassie's trying to talk to me while I've got this sponge, and I felt it drag all the way up. Ooh. Sasha, me too. He was looking at you, Vicky. I'm going to tell you right now what he'd be looking at. He'd be looking up your skirt or something, or your butt cheeks. That's what they do. That's what they do. Well, not all men, like, don't get me wrong, all men aren't like that, but some men are, lookers. Here, I told you about poor Duncan, didn't I? Duncan wasn't right, though. Duncan wasn't right. Like, I don't even know how to put this. Duncan had a masturbating problem. Is the only way I can. I don't know if that's the right term. See, if I knew the term, I wouldn't have said that. But that's what the man had. He had a terrible masturbating problem that he would. It was in my auntie's hospital. My auntie was blind, right, but she was also handicapped. There was no way we could keep her or anything like that. So she needed round the clock attention. So she was in this place, and we used to go. It was like a care home. We used to go and visit her, and there was a man called Duncan, and he'd be his hands would be down his trousers. So I don't know why I'm into this, but here I'm into the story now. But he'd be masturbating the whole time. You would go up, and I remember when I went up, I must have been about 21, 23. It didn't matter what age I was. And it didn't matter to Duncan either. He didn't care. And you'd be sitting, I'd be talking to, how's today? Did you have some soup for lunch? And Duncan's sitting right there, right? But we're not looking at Duncan, but Duncan's sitting there and he's got his hand down his trousers and he's like, oh, and he's doing these, oh, like that to you, right? And I'm like, ignore it. Oh, chicken and leek soup. Oh, that's lovely chicken and leek soup. That's great. That's wonderful soup and that. Mum, what are you doing tonight when you go home? So me and my mum's and Duncan's like that. That was bad. So, men, not all men are like Duncan, but a lot of men do things like that. Look at you in a certain way. That wasn't nice. That was, it's a bad day if you've got a masturbating problem. That's beyond like a porn problem. That's. Although I did know a lady, right? These are like you're talking. I did know a lady that's when her husband went to work, she used to pull out her washing machine and sit on it during a spin cycle. I'm thinking, just go to hand summers. That's too much. Pulling a big washing machine like that out. Why don't you just go to hand summers? That'll sort you out. You'll not even miss the washing machine, right? So some people just do stuff like that, and they usually know me. See where this has went. This is went full circle. This is went full circle. This, and they all know me. I swear, guys, I don't do that. I don't do that with the washing machine. All plastered all over YouTube. Blueberry's a washing machine humper, humping washing machines in my face like that. See how that I don't know how this happens. See when I talk about stuff and then I think, oh, here, the next step is it's related to me. So there you are. I don't do things with washing machines or anything like that. Do you know what I mean? I might do allegedly might do things with certain products that are for ladies that don't have access to the real thing. Do you know what I mean? You've got to have some outlet, but it's definitely not a washing machine, and I've not got a masturbating problem. For F's sake, can you imagine folk coming to the bungalow and my hands down there like that the whole time? That's not a good look. That's not good. People are going to frown on that. That's a frowning offence. People listen. Folk a bit like this now. Do you know what? Where's the unsubscribe button to this? I need to unsubscribe to her right now. She's went wait the master. Oh no. What came out her mouth? A problem? Washing machines and stuff. That's it. Too far, Blue. We've give you enough chances, Blueberry. The whole washing machine and masturbating problem. That's it. You're out here. Throw me a freaking bone. I'd be like that. I would just do that I would say that to the police. Do you know what? Listen, see if I do get arrested. I'm going to do it. Oh God, I'm going to so do it. See, right, you've caused a destroy. I'll go, throw me a freaking bone. I'm going to do it to them. I'm going to do it to them. Throw me, they might take me. They might bypass the police cells and straight to the hospital. Do you know what I mean? They might do that. Throw me a freaking bone, okay, officer. I might do it. See, this is my magic. My imagination can be my best friend or my worst nightmare. And see the dreams I'm having now. I'm having terrible dreams. I'm going to binge watch Aquaman and stuff like that. I need some good dreams. I need the kind of dreams I wake up from and go, God, I need to get back to sleep with that. Gold dust, I'll be screaming the okay way. Oh, Chelsea. Well, you're in here. Listen, you're part of me. I hope you know that. You're part, not in a creepy kind of stalker like way, but part of me as in you're in my thoughts all the time. I talk about you. I name drop. You are name dropped in my circle of friends. My circle of friends being the girls up the swimming. Name dropped and stuff like that. Come to my chat. In fact, my wee friend is up the swimming. She knows about me now. I've been keeping it a secret for a while. Nobody's knew up the swimming about my other life. We use. So there you go. I've introduced you. This is my friends now. This is so she knows about the channel now. So God knows what she's going to think. She's going to notice a difference because when I'm up the swimming, I'm my wee shy like okay, I'm going into the swimming now. Have a nice day and everything, everybody. You know, did you enjoy your swim today? It was lovely, wasn't it? It was a good swim. It's lovely weather. Oh, we're spoiled rotten with the weather we're having. And here I'm talking about masturbating problems. There's a big step there. There's a big step. I'm sorry, my wee. I can understand. See if I got up swimming, my wee friends like, oh, I can't even look at you anymore. I'll understand. God, there's a delivery. What the hell did I get? I've got a delivery coming, guys. I don't know what I ordered. Getting this stuff for a drink time. Not much, babies. I've just brought the vodka. I was away doing a pee. I had to release. I had to, and there was none of it was my packages. It was all Peter's. Chelsea, I'm in Scotland. I don't know if anybody else is in Scotland. No. Oh, Goldust is in Scotland. She's not far from me. Elena, I had to go and do a pee. So I done that while I was there. Well, not with the delivery guy. It was all Peter stuff, so I don't know. I don't know what he's ordered. Nothing for me. Hold on. Elena, not like the delivery guy. Remember you got me my bottle of flavouring for my Christmas? And he was like, alcohol, I have alcohol for Linda. And I was like, oh, well, you've just ruined the surprise, mate. You've just ruined the surprise. And he said to me, is it for immediate consumption? I'll never forget that. I said to you, delivery man. He was fishing to get in here, that's what it was. I said, no, it says it's for Christmas. He said, and I said to my daughter, in Glasgow, you don't say that. Is it for immediate consumption? When was the last time you said, you know something? I'm dying to get absolutely consumed out my nut tonight. Look, now I've got ice everywhere. You've no idea how much. Look, I've got ice everywhere. Wait a minute. Ouch. See, I've got this clicky foot. Wait, you see, I've got ice all over my house coat. This is it. And then I wake up in the morning and think, what the hell happened in the living room? Me. I know, Elena. And you had said to me, don't open the presents. You'll know what it is. Alcohol. I was like, alcohol. Immediately. I've had a few, I'm not saying I've had millions of bottles, but I've had a few bottles of vodka delivered. Do you know what I mean? And not once has MD ever said to me, is this for immediate consumption? No, do you want to come? Look, I was waiting for somebody coming to deliver it. Do you fancy coming in here and having some vodka with me? I think he was fishing. He was fishing. Oh, did I tell you about the catfish I had yesterday? I did, didn't I? I was disappointed. I had the catfish trying to chat me up on Facebook dating. A farmer. I was like, well, I had a picture of a wee lamb, and I was like, well, that's a lovely wee lamb you've got a picture of. And he was, hello dear. I did tell you, hello dear. He was saying to me, and I was like, all right. I know where this goes with the hello dear. Everybody knows it goes. And then see when I swear to God, I should have took screenshots. When I screened down these pictures, there was pictures of red roses, and I was like, there you are. I didn't scroll down. I don't know. I don't know if there's any difference at all between the. I mean, I've had a fair bit now. But I don't know if there's any. I don't taste any difference. I don't taste it. Do you know, my son got me a bottle of Grey Goose at Christmas time, right? I popped that bad boy open and I was like, this is, fancy bottle of the cork. It was a Russian flame, but it was like Grey Goose. So it had a lovely bottle and it had a cork in it, right? And I was like, oh, look at this wee cork. That's quite fancy, the wee cork, right? I'm thinking it was about like 20 quid a bottle. And it was like 40 quid or something. I was like, see if I'd have known it was that price, I'd have been on the champagne rack. It'd have never been opened. I was popping it open as if this is just me all the time now. I drink this. See, this is it. Social media is, and I'm all for the talking about the bad side of social media, and I get it a lot. And I've actually, in case you don't know, I actually respond to very few comments on my channel, and it's not because I don't like yous, and it's not because I'm deliberately singling yous out. I'm not. What it is sometimes I get the most horrific comments in my comment section, and see when I read these comments, they're with me for days. They're with me for life. I go back to these and see when I'm having a really bad bout of depression, this is the kind of stuff that's popped into my mind. And I think they're right, I'm useless, I'm hopeless, I'm ugly, I'm fat, I'm this, I'm that. And I had to make the choice and say to everybody, although now I do respond to some. I'm looking for my phone. These are on it. I've not got these plugged in though. Even your comments, some comments flash up on my phone, and I see, right. And when I see that, I'll go in and I'll like it or love it or something like that. But some comments pop up on my screen, and it's the most disgusting things ever that people just want to say to me, and I don't know why. They just don't like me. So the best way for me to deal with it is not read the comments. And with that, I can still do my channel. I can still do my videos. I feel fine about doing my videos, but I just can't physically read all the comments, because see, if I did, I would just stop. Because as I said, the most hurtful one was like a direct dig at me, because everybody knows about the cancer battle, and somebody had said that the cancer should have won. Do you know what I mean? And I felt, you have no idea how bad that I took. I took that so bad, because I'd been through a year of hell, you know, and I thought to myself, and not one family do I know that hasn't been affected with cancer in some form. You know, somebody in your family or your close friends has had a battle with cancer, and a lot of people don't win with it. And for somebody to get that personal with me, and just because I'm trying to make videos to relax them, it really, really got to me. So that's why I can't do it. Oh, thank you, Chelsea. There's my Moomin, my English Rose. Moomin is my English Rose. I've said that before and I'll say it again. She is. Yes, I can disable the comment section, but a lot of people don't like that, because a lot of people talk to each other and stuff in the comment section. I actually said to my daughters, I'm just going to have it no comments. And it was Sophie that said, Mum, you can't, people go on and they like to comment on your videos and stuff like that. It wouldn't be nice for you not to have your comment section open. That's frowned upon in YouTube land. So my comments are open, but I physically can't read them all, because I would end up, I mean, I've been really quite depressed anyway this past couple of weeks, but I'm gradually every day, I'm gradually getting out of it. Elena, see, this is it. That's exactly what I'm doing. Some days is bad. Now, some comments are like, she can't do ASMR. She's too fat to do ASMR. That doesn't bother me. It's when they get really personal, like that comment, it gets me. It gets me, so it does. Unless, see if my daughters find the comment before I do. Especially, as I said to you, Sophie is a master of retaliation via YouTube or any social media. That girl goes into paragraphs to tell you exactly what you've done wrong, what you should have done, how to resolve the problem, and all that. She goes into step by step. See, we see her on it, we're like, oh God, Sophie's on it now. Sophie's read it. So she's going to respond. Me and Amanda have had that talk. Sophie's going to wait till we see what Sophie's going to write. It's going to be a beauty. As I say, Sophie's very matter of fact. You know, she's a very matter of fact person. So she gets it. In fact, do you know who it was she done it to? Oh my God, I remember now. It was completely, I'd done a video in my kitchen, right? It was a live stream. It was at Ireland or something. And I had 3 bottles of champagne. Right, the cheapest champagne you can get, but still champagne at 3 bottles of it, right? That's a big deal for me. And it was on my wee rack in the kitchen. And I was on a live stream and I'd said to someone, look at my champagne wall. There's my champagne wall. There are 3 bottles of champagne. And someone wrote, she started off with honey, right? Honey, that's not a champagne bottle. I have a cellar with French wine, beautiful wine in the cellar, and a whole fridge of champagne, right? And I just wrote, well, good luck to you then in all your booze. good luck with all of that. And then Sophie seen it. Sophie went into it, shaming people because they can't afford what you've got. Oh, if I had all of that, oh, she was on it. She was on it. So she was, I was like, oh my God, wait till you read what she's got to write now. Oh, thank you, Moomin. Chelsea, I think to myself now, they're 14 years old or something. It's surely God, it's not like a lady my age. Maybe it is. But I always think it's like a 14-year-old sitting behind their keyboard saying stuff that that they don't mean. That's what I hope anyway. That's what I hope. So Sophie's great at it. Sophie's great at it. She died. See, Sophie she's done well at school and stuff, and she wanted to go into like forensics, and she loves like crime documentaries like I do, and I think she would have been good at that, interrogation and all that kind of, like a profiler of what a killer was like. There's a wee tiny fly in here. She'd have been really, really good at it because she can delve into their minds and stuff like that. And oh well, if you're thinking that, it means this. So the lassie with the champagne, slagging off my champagne wall. Leave me alone. It's 3 bottles of cheap bubbly. Oh, vegan dolls. Good afternoon to you. Good afternoon. There's one back. Do you see this wee fly? Look, I've got a wee trap in there for them. These wee flies are everywhere. And it's not just, they're everywhere in Scotland. Everybody I'm talking to, I'm going, have you got the wee fruit flies? Yes. I'm like, something's happened with all these fruit flies this year. I've never known this many of fruit flies. They're all over the place. Anyway, how long have I've been on? Oh, look at the time. I've been on for over 2 hours. It only seems like 10 minutes as well. See, these are wee tiny. Elena, these are so tiny. I think they would even go through the spaz of the wee zapper. And I really don't like zapping anything unless it's like wasps. They get zapped. They get straight zapped. They don't get a second chance, wasps. They're evil. Wasps are evil. They kill bees. We need their bees. Yes, Moomin, some people are like that as well. I've got 3 bottles of cheap champagne. Right, see, if I was a lady with a lot of cash, right, money flowing out of me, money everywhere, right? And I seen someone that had a few bottles of the cheapest champagne you could get, you know what I mean? I'd be like, well, that's nice. That is nice. You've got 3 bottles of champagne. I mean, we're going to look at my Moët de Chandon. Here, I've got Moët de Chandon. This Moët de Chandon is worth more than your 3 bottles. Take that. How do you feel now? Low? Good. Yes, I know. And I'm going to go because I'm going to order my Chinese and then I'm going to be doing couch dancing. This is a preview. I'm going to do it. And listen, I love you all very much. Thank you for listening to me this afternoon and just being here and being in my side chat. I love you all so much, and I'll be back on Monday. Tomorrow's my day of rest. I like to rest in my bed all day. Right? Not that I've got a hangover. I like to get up, go to the toilet, have a shower, put clean jammies on, straight back into bed and watch the Golden Girls all day long. So thank you everyone so much, and I'm going to try and get these kiss strikes. As I say, this camera's a fun. I don't know where I am with this Streamlab. I don't know where I am. But I love you all very much and have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you on Monday. Bye everyone. Let's try and get this. Got yes.